only a matter of time. Does this have something to do with money? Because I strongly feel like it do. Didn't I tell you? It's over with. That what this is telling me about this coming out too is that this situation of them being able to cock block and hide this information from you is over with. When I said that earlier, when I said coffin card, and I said that if somebody is on their deathbed, now they want to tell you the truth. They're either on their deathbed or they're actually going to prison. Or anybody involved with this scam against you knows that if their name is implicated in this crime, they're going to jail. So they would rather you not ever be able to know the truth. But that's ended, baby. That's ended, baby. You finna know the truth, beloved. You finna know the truth. You finna know the truth. I'm finna tell you that right now. I feel like this has something to do with money. I don't even know what I'm gonna title this. I feel like this has something to do with money. Does this have anything to do with finances? Show me, please, and thank you. Does this have anything to do with finances? 32 despair and 39 community. So this community of folks, this group of folks, a family, they pretty scared right now. Right? Under that thief card, they pretty scared right now. Life crisis, things are getting worse. So, again, somebody's on their deathbed. Now the family knows that the person is about to pass away and they cannot hold back this information from you any longer, because while this person was alive, maybe they were very, very bad in their health. And these people that were the overseer over some type of, I'm hearing an estate, they literally was doing it in such a way to keep this person medicated and things like that in order for them to stay in control. But the divine, I'm telling you, the Most High God is not going to allow this to go down like this. So somebody that was this rat chasing the cheese, okay, that's actually clout hungry, they're going to want a piece of this pie, some of this money. So they may be traveling to you, okay, locating your address and traveling to you and telling you about all this stuff that they have been doing to keep something away from you. So they can no longer cock block this truth speaker that's coming towards you. There's no more cock blocking because the universe is putting it in order. And with that being said, once it is related, because you ain't going to be nice about this. You ain't going to have no empathy, sympathy, apathy for thee. And they're going to take their ass to jail. Okay? Because this had to have been done by some money. Look, marriage. Didn't I say you may have married into this family that was doing this shit? Yeah, you don't know, it'd be a lot going on, baby. Okay? It'd be a lot going on within these families. They be keeping all kind of nasty ass secrets. Okay? Sad news concerning an alliance, a contract. So didn't I just say somebody's going to tell, somebody in the family is going to tell the truth about the thieves and the shit that they stole. It's got to do with money. I'm telling you, the money card going to jump out. The money card going to jump out, then I can end this, baby. But I'm telling you, it's got to do with money. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you 7? This is spiritually happening. That this truth is coming out. The universe is putting it in order. Number 7 says, this was a bill. So if this is a bill, that has to do with some money. And there was been mixed messages. So that's what I said about them tampering with your mail. They had been tampering with your phone. Like moving stuff, blocking your emails, the whole 9. This was a cyber stalking situation here. Okay? Yeah. And you're going to be so like, what the fuck? Realizing how much of this that was held back from you. I know the money card is going to jump out. I'm going to use my other brown deck because I feel like it's doing it on purpose. That's that clock. That's that cock blocking. You see how the card won't jump out to say, was this about money? Right? We finna use the brown deck. Let's see. Let's see. Show me, was this about money? Was this about money? That already came out. That was card 36. Y'all saw it jumped on my arm? Short illness. Short illness. Learning that someone is sick. Learning that someone is sick. This could even be something that happened with the health care. That they knew that you actually did have cancer and didn't tell you. So you could have received your disability money, but they was cock blocking the truth by cleansing, sanitizing your medical records and working all in cahoots. And you gonna meet a doctor. The lawyer could have been somebody professional. If official person come out, you gonna meet somebody that's gonna do another test, blood test, and gonna tell you the truth. And you gonna realize that they have been sanitizing your records and that cancer diagnosis was there a long time ago, and you could have been in the proper treatment and receiving your disability in the whole nine. Yep, there we go. A gift. A gift. Okay, a gift. Unexpected, challenging news. The gift of the real diagnosis that you could have some sort of cancer. It could be some kind of cancer in your blood. Okay, it could be in your blood. Something. Okay, I'm feeling it. I'm channeling right now. I'm just giving y'all what's coming in. Okay. This feels several. Look at that. Look at the chaos. This feels several ways. This feels several ways. This feels like some type of a family situation, stolen money or something from you, or some kind of a document, a contract was altered or something. You married into this family. You had no idea that this was being plotted and planned against you. That's why they wanted you to marry into this family. This is a mature woman going through this. In other words, that you are spiritually, very highly intuitive, and you're going to catch on to all of this. It's about everything falling into place to be exposed in the divine timing. Big luck. I knew it. Money. Ain't all this blocking, cock blocking, being clout chasing, hungry. They could have knew. Let me tell you something. Hello. They could have known that by delaying this, they would have hoped you would have passed away. Like I said. And so you would have never got this. This just could have just been being evil. Period. And let me tell you something. These people be mad at the Most High God for the blessings on your life. They be mad at the Most High God. And so don't take that shit personal. Ignore it as much as you can. Take the high road as much as you can when you realize this type of shit going on in your life. I know. Okay? Big Fortune says, a lucky turn of events. So all of this is going to turn around in your favor, beloved. All of this is going to turn around in your favor. with the 17 gift and the 26 big luck. But you see how my cards just fell out and everything. I like these cards because they're more like cardboardy, more stiff. And the author actually wrote them to go with his book. I mean, you know, created them. And then we got short illness. Short illness. See how he wrote his card to say short illness. But in the original Kipper, it says bad health. So this is going to turn around. If you do have this cancer, you're going to get the top-notch treatment, doctors, nurses, care, everything, baby. All this pain you've experienced has not been in vain. All this pain you have experienced, beloved, has not been in vain. The Most High God remembered your name. Okay? Yeah. I'm going to show you that right now, baby. You finna get it. Show me that number 11, sudden wealth. Show me that number 11, sudden wealth, please, and thank you. And we going in. 20, a house. 20 house. Yeah, sad news for the family. They worried about this home. Some family member is very sad in their feelings, feeling uncomfortable around the house because they know it's about to be noted. What's going on? This does not have to be somebody close to you that you know. This could be whoever was the leader of the pack in this situation. Knows that him or her, whoever was all involved, that community of folks that did that, they ass is going to the big house. And I ain't talking about the White House. They ass is going to jail. Where's the prison card at? Where did it go? Because it was here. Hold on, y'all. Where is my prison card? See, that goes to show you right there. They trying to avoid going to jail. They trying to avoid going to prison. Oh, it's in my hand. Right? Look at that. Is that not indicative of saying that you have the gavel, hit it, you the judge. You call judgment on this. This is going to go in your favor. I can't believe it was in my hand the whole time. They going to the big house, and I ain't talking about the White House. They are going to get some time, and I'm hearing federal penitentiary time for what they did to cock block you from this blessing by lying and sanitizing your records or whatever they did to hurt, harm, and injure you. I really need some more, I want some more proof of this. Okay. And that's the reason that I created these. We're going to use my Berlin for clarity. It's a card that I created that says hospitals, nurses, and it was involved. So some type of government involvement. That's the card that I'm looking for to jump out. I will not know which one of these bundles that is in. Anything in here? Something came out. Student or teacher interchangeable or role. Student or teacher interchangeable or roles in life. Student and teacher are interchangeable roles in life. Okay? So what I'm taking from that is you can go through the hard knock life, but it's meant to teach you how to strengthen your intellectual properties. Have your heart open and receptive to receive the love, okay? And the faith to know that everything is going to work out in your favor, that there's a time and a season for everything. And there's nothing coincidental. Everything happens for a reason. So when you learn that, then you can discern that and you can give that out to other people that you come in contact with that's going through a very trying time in their life. You know what I'm saying? So you're the student right now with this hard knock life, but you will one day be the teacher. It's all about becoming ascended masters within ourselves. Okay, let's see. Is anything else over here? Okay, something jumped over here with this mature woman, a message of concern. Number 27, blue and green dreams. Ring symbolizes the blossoming stage of life, the promise of eternity and the truth. That's right. You're going to receive the truth. You're going to receive this truth because this is a sacred marriage. And then by this being 27, that would have been the unexpected money card. That is the unexpected money card right there. Mm-hmm. That is the unexpected money card right there. Yeah. 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 They did this to block your money. 27, unexpected money says sad news for this middle-aged woman. A raise or a payment was rejected. To keep you in poverty. Yeah. To keep you in poverty. That's why they did it. An absolute dedication to your parenting family through blood and sacred contract. So this was something that was going to happen to you in this lifetime. But it was all happening for you to ascend. Okay, what does that mean? That means to wake up and pay attention to what's going on. Pay attention to the details. Really clock that T on the symbolism and how this took place and that took place. And that's why that person was acting weird. And then, so why did I not get that letter in time? That's what it's for. You are on the path of manifestation. Pay attention to the signs. Did not just say it. Did not just say it. Okay, I said it. Here's an enemy ID card. This person, one of the people that's involved, has reddish tones to the hair, and their face has freckles and moles on it, scars and other markings that are on the body. They have their eyebrows stand out, and they have curly, wavy hair. So they have reddish tones to their hair, red hair. They have freckles on their face, possibly some type of other scars and markings on their body too. Like, very predominantly seen scars or markings on their body. They have very distinguished eyebrows and curly, wavy hair. That's the enemy ID card. 27, the altar. 28, the pelican. 28, expect this. That's the expectation card. Coming into union, coming back to a blood tie of the spirit or a society or a family group of sorts. This was a secret society. This was a secret society. Freemasonic, Easter stars, whatever. Some kind of way is in your life, beloved, that you may not know of. The family, your familial ties, your family's ties to some type of secret society. Okay? And you were a target. Okay, Spirit, I'm hearing Spirit say, uh-oh, that fell on the floor. Hold on, let me get this, y'all. Yeah, this is that pelican card. The passion of the Christ. The agony in the Garden of Gethsemane to his crucifixion and burial. Suffering. Yeah. You were chosen. You were targeted for this suffering. Yeah. Let me get the other deck. You were targeted for this suffering, baby. You were targeted. Love and marriage. Didn't I tell you? You could have married into this without even knowing it. Yeah, you could have married into this. This could even be karma of the person that you married to, that you are now suffering from. I said that earlier. That marriage card came out. I ain't making it up. The marriage card came out. The underdog is protected from all abuse. The dog seen as man's best friend. So this card is a very positive card in the Belian Oracle, saying that the Most High God got you, baby. You have always been watched by the Most High, by very, 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 very warring type of ancestors. I'm hearing shaman, guardian angels. You are protected by dark forces and light forces, baby. So whoever this group was, these people that study demonology and think that they're above spiritual law, is going to find out. They fucked around and found out about messing with the underdog. That's what I'm going to call this. Let me write that shit down, y'all. Give me a little moment. FAFO. Yeah. Okay. They fucked around and found out about messing with the underdog. Yeah. Yeah. That's the reason why a person will run into a burning building or something to try to get their dog. It truly is the best friend of the person that loves it, whether it's a man or a woman or a child. I want to see if that other card gonna come out and then we gonna close. Something is gonna take place within 3 weeks. Something takes place within the next 3 weeks or months. Now y'all know when that comes out, I get to do a yes or no. So y'all stay tuned for the yes or no that's gonna come. I love them yes or no's. How and wins. I love those. I get excited when something points for me to do those. Mars and the sun needing to do physical activities to channel their aggression and assertiveness. So remember I talked about a sun sign? I said Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. I think in one of my charts. Yeah, that energy came in. So somebody could be definitely an emperor energy. So there would be Aries. A reunion with the past life lover. Okay, so this could be a past life thing that happened that played itself out in this lifetime with that person you married to. Why they felt like such a best friend. Yeah, they got the pansy face. Yeah, look what I just said. They got the pansy face. Yeah, thoughts of friendship, loyalty, and companionship. This is the reason why you married this person, because they felt like home. Yeah, you knew them from a past life. And now you're suffering the same karmic bullshit, but you're going to receive justice, baby. That's why this channel is called Karma Justice Tarot. We don't play like that. We don't play like that. I want that certain card to come out because I know I'm right on the money about what I'm talking about the medical field and what they have done. True wealth equals freedom and choices. That's what I know. Do you? I know that's what true wealth means. Let's see. Show me. Somebody could have dyed their hair auburn red. They dyed it. Yeah, this is why this happened to you, beloved. Because you are the star. Do you see this? The star of God. You are now entering into happiness and completion for 2026, beloved. Yes, indeed. Yes, you are. Telling you. And yeah, we gonna do that with that. Something takes place within the next 3 weeks to 3 months. Okay, so that will be January, February, March. By spring. By springtime, you're gonna feel this turnaround. The water, a foreign country, something or someone coming from far away. See, that go with that part that I said somebody traveling to you. That might be some kind of new love interest or something that's traveling your way. Coming from another sent from heaven. Okay? What's coming? Bam! I can finish it right here. I can finish it right here. I said either give me something talking about actual money coming in for my collective. Okay? For who's watching this and who resonates with this energy. Because so many of us are going through the same type of storylines. Boom. And I was looking for that other card about that. But Spirit was letting me know that's not what's important, baby. What's really important is that you about to come into tangible, actual material, money, and resources to have freedom and choices. Okay? Actual money is on the way. That's what's traveling to you, baby. And what I feel about it coming from a foreign land, what I feel like it's saying about coming from a foreign land, what was that card at? Yeah, from across the waters. This is coming from the depth of the oceans, which I feel like is your emotions, baby. As you continue to heal, revealing, exposing, and telling the truth and nothing but the whole truth. So help. Let me tell you something. I tell people all the time. I'm going to give you an opportunity to redeem yourself. Let the truth set you free, because I'm free indeed. I speak the truth. I live the truth. And I exhale anything that's going to block my path. Anything that think it's going to cock block me away from the sun, from the way, from the ability to see. You gotta go. I don't deal with setup artists, baby. Hey, we don't do the setup artist shit. We don't do that. This is what's really coming in for you, beloved. This is what's really coming in for you. That's what they've been doing. That's what all this gang stalking, cyber stalking bullshit that's been happening to you has been about. Yeah. 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 That's what it's been about. That's what it's been about. Yes. Look. A test of your ability to think outside the box of survival. I love you guys. I love you guys. You guys subscribe, like, and share. And I'll be back because, Goddess of Love, I really care about what I do. I really do care about what I do here, because overall I look at it as an each one, teach one opportunity. Okay? As I am raised up in health and wealth, I am definitely always going to look out for those who really truly want to do the work. Because it is work to do what? What does the card say at the bottom? It truly is work to go through so many trials and tribulations that's going to test your ability to think outside the box of survival. I did the work. So if you've done the work, this is why I get on this channel and do it how I do it. Because I love myself, and I'm definitely going to love those who knows that the Most High God's energy, that light energy, that love energy, that abundant healing energy is real. And it's there for us to partake, to bathe in it, to heal through it and within it. And to know that at all cost, we was not allow any weapons that is formed against us prosper and cock block our true blessings from the divine. With that being said, this is another Psychic Intuitive Counsel session here at Karmic Justice Tarot 369. And I'll be back, baby. Peace.